How important is an exponential mindset in today's world? Hey, I'm John Harris, and this is another episode of Exponential Radio, and we're chatting about mindset today. When we look at our mindset, and specifically exponential, we need to start off with looking at the animal kingdom, specifically hominid development, how it was local and linear. Our brains haven't changed that much over the last couple of million years. We have increased, obviously, in our ability to plan and to specifically create tools of greater and greater complexity. And it is this drive, this curiosity, that has been one of our success traits. In fact, apparently about 900,000 years ago, there was a bottleneck in which most hominids around the world were extinguished. There was about 1,000 left, apparently. So these bottlenecks and the interbreeding with huge environmental pressures has pushed our development, and we have become better and better at linear, at planning, looking at seasons, etc. But now we come to a new era where we're looking at exponentials and technology and becoming global and exponential. So I just want to start with a couple of types of mindset that may be beneficial for those that are doing the online journey. For me, it started when I went to the States, went to training, and I thought it was great. It was the curiosity. It was hugely exciting, a lot of new things. But I soon came to realize that, as in all things, there are giants in every industry, and online is no different. If you try to compete with Usain Bolt at sprinting, you've got to be pretty good. If you want to compete with some of these giants in the online world, you've got to be good. So it's not an easy thing, and that can affect your mindset. And it's very important to try to stay grounded in what you're trying to achieve and stick to it. We have this ability now with AI to ask questions, to be curious, and that is the first step, really, is this curiosity. And to keep driving curiosity and asking questions, asking the right questions, intelligent questions, because the information is at hand now. We can get huge amounts of information. We need to spend the time thinking about the questions we want answered. The next mindset, really, to keep positive is gratitude. Gratitude's being grateful, really, for the things that you have, that you already have. If you're continuously searching for things beyond the horizon, you can become depressed because you're not attaining them. They're always like a mirage ahead of you. So be grateful for that which you have attained, and that will also help your attitude and help you keep a positive mindset. The next one is abundance. In today's changing world, we live in a lot of drama, a lot of chaos, a lot of overwhelm. But at the same time, there is more abundance. It is a fact that there is more money worldwide. It is a fact that longevity, lifespans have increased. It is a fact that there's less mortality as far as infant mortality is concerned. There are many other problems, but abundance has become available around the globe. Most people are connected to the internet now. You can be in the middle of African jungle and you can see people that have cell phones that are connected to the internet. So the abundance of information and different types of abundance has become a positive thing, and you need to focus on it because otherwise you can get sidetracked with all the chaos and drama that's going on. Another mindset is exponential mindset itself. So here, as I mentioned, you're looking, instead of linear and local as we used to, you've got to be looking globally. You can get global reach. You can get a message out to the entire connected planet. It can be very powerful. Information is very powerful, and this can also, help you if you're searching for certain patterns. You can get those metrics now. So these are very, very important when it comes to marketing and so on and so forth. But that exponential mindset needs to be something that is also focused on in order to achieve a positive outcome. Longevity, these are all interesting things with both negative and positive. Our lifespans on average are increasing. I believe Japan's got one of the highest life expectancies, but you yourself can extend your life by 10, 20 years just through wellness and through some of the technologies that are available, and obviously some of the great understandings of foods, etc., and exercise. This is going to be done exponentially as far as genetics is concerned. They're going to be doing gene editing. They're already onto it, and we're going to expect to extend our life span by even doubling it. So this can create all sorts of unexpected consequences. I'm not sure how the tax system is going to go in the future, but it could be paying tax for a long time. The medical industry, life insurance, all of these industries are going to have to adapt very quickly to extended life. It will also present opportunities if we take it that the world's biggest problems become some of the biggest opportunities and the biggest areas for profiting. Next one is a moonshot. So when we talk about exponentials, a key thing is instead of doing 1 or 10% increases, whether it's in income, salary, or size of business, or type of solution we're providing, you really got to look at a doubling. Exponential really is a 10x. It's a doubling and doubling. And this is very powerful because it increases at a tremendous rate. So your moonshot needs to be big. And it's through that big moonshot that you can have an idea that has the potential to solve massive problems. These are all very positive mindsets, but you have to keep reinforcing them. Otherwise, you will become negative. The last one I want to chat about is purposeful, purpose-driven. So a really key thing, and I think is going to become more and more prevalent as we perhaps get a universal income, as technology does destroy a lot of jobs. These things are going to happen. And I wouldn't be surprised at all that in the future, a few decades away, that we land up in a situation where work becomes redundant. So we need to have a very powerful mindset here. We need to understand that you need to know your why. You need to figure out what is it that you can do that will give you meaning. I think it's going to become a very big issue in the future. You've got to have meaning. And it's something that's, is hard to achieve, and it's something that you may be having to be willing to die for. So it's not an easy thing to find. Sometimes many people don't get to a situation where they find something that's really worthwhile for them personally. And that why will drive you through. The massively transformative purpose, MTP, is very important here. That purpose based on a vision, the reason why it's invaluable to humanity or to the planet, to the future of mankind, those are what really can drive you. So, for example, ours is transforming Africa with exponential entrepreneurship, as how we can transform the continent with information-based business. So that is a little bit about mindset. And the important thing here is that it's very easy to get into a negative scenario, especially mentally. It's not easy to be positive. When things are going well, it's great. When it's tough, it's not so easy. You need to have rituals, routines, morning routines, the things that start the day, and you need to reinforce it through reading, through positive trainings, videos, etc. You have to constantly work at it. It's like all things. If it was easy, everyone would do it, but it isn't. So I hope there's been a little bit of help towards keeping positive. You can get back issues as normal and go to johnarthurharris.blogspot.com to get any back issues, and we will see you in the next episode.